Hello everyone, my name is Amber Pendarvis and I am a senior in the athletic training program at Florida Gulf Coast University, and this is my leadership summative presentation project. I will begin by defining my personal vision and mission statement as an athletic trainer. It is my vision to provide injury prevention, care, and rehabilitation services of recognized excellence to the student athletes within the athletics department. It is my mission to provide quality medical care to all student athletes within the athletic department. The services to be delivered can be broken down into three primary types: injury prevention, management of athletic injuries, and rehabilitation of athletic injuries. I am committed to using whatever technology is available and affordable in the delivery of these services. I will remain committed to the continuous upgrade of the equipment used in the delivery of sports medicine services so that our athletes can be assured of the most modern care available. I intend to fulfill my mission statement by creating a comfortable, caring environment within the athletic training facility, assuring that each physician, staff member, and student athletic trainer maintains a pleasant, caring, and professional attitude consistent with the National Athletic Trainers Association Code of Professional Practice. Maintaining and operating the athletic training facility in an organized and efficient manner, assuring that all emergency procedures are safe, efficient, and expedient, assuring that each athlete is carefully counseled regarding their injury or illness and options are explained when appropriate. Philosophically providing all athletes with the opportunity to see a physician if he or she makes this request to a certified staff member. Ensuring that student athletic trainers are properly trained and knowledgeable regarding basic care and treatment of injuries. And ensuring that each athlete has the best possible opportunity to participate in intercollegiate athletics in a physically healthy environment. My underlying philosophy is that the medical needs of all student athletes shall always be the first consideration. I am committed to ongoing evaluation so all student athletes can be assured of the highest quality in sports medicine care. Therefore, I am committed to addressing problems and concerns in a timely manner. A good leader must practice extreme ownership. A good leader should take ownership and responsibility for everything that happens, both good and bad. They must set aside their pride and ego and take extreme ownership. There is no one else to blame. The leader should admit mistakes and failure, take ownership for them, learn from them, and create a plan to win. The best leaders don't just take responsibility for their own job, they take extreme ownership for everything that impacts their mission. Extreme ownership is a mindset, an attitude, and a lifestyle. If leaders exhibit extreme ownership and develop a culture of extreme ownership within their teams and organizations, the rest will fall into place. Eventually, the leader will no longer need to be involved in minor details and decisions, but instead focus on the bigger picture of their team or organization. Discomfort forces you to change, stretch, and adapt. Some of the best leaders in the world became the best by learning from being pushed outside of their comfort zone. Bill Ekstrom stated in a TED Talk, "What makes you comfortable will ruin you." Only in a state of discomfort can you continue to grow. Therefore, in order to gain long-term success, you must stop avoiding what is hard, even if it causes discomfort. Pushing through a little bit of discomfort could be the key that opens up a new door for you. In order to change our situations, we must be willing to change ourselves. And in order to change ourselves, we must be willing to change our habits. According to Stephen Covey, there are 7 habits that highly effective people obtain. Habits 1, 2, and 3, which are to be proactive, begin with end in mind, and put first things first, are focused on self-mastery and moving from dependence to independence. Habits 4, 5, and 6, which are to think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, focus on teamwork, collaborations, and communication, and move from independence to interdependence. Habit 7, sharpen the saw, focuses on continuous growth. I'm going to dive a little deeper into the third habit of the 7 habits. The third habit states, put first things first. This may seem easy or like common sense, but just because something is common sense does not mean that it is common knowledge or that people know how to do it. This habit explains the difference between what is urgent versus what is important, and then doing or completing those things that are urgent before what is important. This just means you should do the things you need to do before the things you want to do. Stay focused on what you are doing and minimize distractions. Work first and then play. This picture shows the 4 personality profiles defined by Personality Plus. This profile allows you to identify your personal strengths and weaknesses. This is important for leaders to consider so that they can consider their weaknesses in order to better themselves, which in turn will make them a better leader. Tribal leadership shows leaders how to assess their organization's tribal culture on a scale of 1 to 5 and use specific tools to progress their organization to the next level. A great tribal leader should be able to successfully progress their organization from adequate to outstanding. By building up a tribe, leaders can be given loyalty and a successful track record. Admiral William McRaven did a commencement speech in 2014 where he discussed how if one person could make a difference in just 10 people's lives, then those 10 people could go on and change 10 more people's lives. He gave 10 lines of advice during his speech. The first one was, if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. His meaning behind all 10 lines of advice was that in order to make big changes in the world, you must first start with small changes and work your way up. Everyone should always remember that being a leader does not require holding a special position or title. Anyone can be a leader at any time. However, not everyone can be a great and successful leader. As I begin my own professional career in the athletic training world, I will strive to implement this important leadership characteristic and be the best leader that I can be, no matter my position. This concludes my Leadership Summative presentation project. Thanks for listening.